everyone, Caroline from ThoughtFarmer here, saying hello from a very sunny Vancouver at last. We've had a pretty wet first half of the year, but it looks like the clouds have parted and the sun is here to stay finally, hopefully. Now today, as I'm sure you've guessed, I'm going to walk you through our third release of 2022, ThoughtFarmer 10.6. And the main update in this release is a brand new AutoArchive feature, which, as the name suggests, will allow you to automatically archive certain types of content based around a set of rules that you can control. The other updates are design focused. We have updated the look and feel of the quick links card, the app toolbar, and the profile menu dropdown. So let's start with the new AutoArchive feature. As I just mentioned, this feature will allow you to automatically archive certain types of content by assigning a set of rules to them. This will help you to keep your intranet from becoming cluttered up with obsolete content, and it ensures that employees are accessing the most up-to-date and relevant information, all without having to do any manual cleanup. Now, probably the best way to explain this feature is to walk you through a quick example. So let's say you want to make sure your company newsfeed is super fresh and relevant. One of the best ways to do this is to make sure that you archive old, out-of-date content, but doing that can take up a lot of time and energy. Now, AutoArchive solves that problem in that it allows you to set a global archive date to all posts within a section, and the system just takes care of the rest. Here's how it works. When you create a new page, you activate the AutoArchive option, you define your parameters, and well, that's it. Just set it and forget it. And once we go ahead and save our changes, we can also see the updated rules within the section header dropdown. Okay, but let's say you were a bit too enthusiastic in setting up your rules, and now you realize that you archived too many posts. What now? Well, not to worry, there is a restore option. Just head back into the edit section and click the restore option. It's that simple. You can then reconfigure your rules to make sure that you get the setup just right. There are a lot of other options within AutoArchive, such as adding custom archive dates to individual posts or viewing archive activity. But there's a full video tutorial on the community site that walks you through all of those nuances. Okay, so that's AutoArchive. Let's take a look at the updated quick links card next. Now, the quick link cards is actually one of our more popular cards, and we tend to receive a lot of great feedback and suggestions on how we could improve it. For example, some customers really wanted to see more layout options. Others would like to showcase certain tools, and others still like the idea of using very specific logos or icons in their quick links. So our product team took all of that feedback, and the result is, well, it looks pretty amazing in my opinion. You'll notice that there are now 3 display options. There's the traditional list style, but there are also a couple of new tile options too. Within those tile options, the most notable feature is the option to add an image. Now, that image can be an icon, an emoji, or even your own custom image. And not only that, you also have the option to tweak the styling parameters of whatever image you choose. The list style, on the other hand, gives you the same image options, but it also allows you to assign each link to a dedicated category. And this is useful if you have a lot of links, since you can nest multiple items under one single category header. There are a lot of configuration options, and as you can see, not only is the net result really striking, the quick links card is now more accessible, and it helps users navigate through their intranet more quickly and more easily. Honestly, when we updated the quick links card on our own intranet, the engagement with that card improved pretty dramatically. All right, let's move on to the new app toolbar next. And what we set out to achieve here was a toolbar design that was more in line with our recent styling updates, and one that offers a better user experience too. So let's take a look at those global changes first. As you can see, the most obvious change is that all of the icons have been updated, which makes the toolbar look that much cleaner. You'll also notice that editing your bookmarks is more intuitive, unread notifications are easier to spot, and the way information is presented on the alerts dropdown is just a little bit tidier. Before we move on, I'd like to make a quick note about search. Now for 10.6, search will function the exact same way it always has, but that is all set to change in ThoughtFarmer 10.7, so make sure to keep your eye out for that. Lastly, and this is a minor change, we have reconfigured the user profile dropdown. Nothing has changed in terms of functionality, but you can see, for example, that settings options are grouped together at the top, content-related items are grouped together in the middle, and the admin items are grouped together at the bottom. Subtle changes, but the reconfiguration does make the menu more intuitive. There are, of course, a few smaller updates in the 10.6 release, including some bug squashing, but as always, you can find all of the details in the release notes on our community site. And as always, please remember to subscribe to our monthly newsletter, which highlights our most exciting news and updates. That's it for us at ThoughtFarmer right now. Thank you and see you next time.